Welcome back, everybody. So, the lost village of Imber. The deserted village of Imber in Wiltshire is a fascinating time capsule. The village was taken over by the military in 1943 so it could be used to train American soldiers for the D-Day landings. The villagers were given 6 weeks to pack their belongings and leave. They were assured that once the war was over, they would be allowed to return. The military never gave Imber back to the residents. However, more than 70 years later, it remains in the heart of the Salisbury Plain training area and off limits to visitors except for a few weeks each year. So me and Richard decided this Easter, when it was open, to take a little bit of a walk around. I do apologise for some of the filming. There was a lot of public about on that day. Like I said, it only opens like twice a year, and we went there on its opening day. So filming was a little bit difficult. Hope you enjoy this little walk around and this video. Yeah, everybody, so welcome to Imber Village. Gonna give you a little bit of a tour. It's gonna be about like a 20-minute video, 25-minute video possibly. We're just gonna take a wander down this way and take a wander down the other way and show you. Get in, everybody. So this is Imber Village. Can't see a lot at the moment, but the army took this from the civilians years ago. Right smack bang in the middle of the Salisbury Plain training area right now, and normally on a day like this it'd be crawling with army, tanks, and they'd be playing while they'd be training basically. So I'm just going to give you a quick tour of the place. Hope you enjoy the video.
Little sign there in memory of the guys in the war from the village.
Which we can't get into, but I could get into if I wanted to, and if it wasn't so many people about. It was built originally. I could get into there easy enough, to be fair, but that's like an old manor in there, and just down the road there is what they used to be the old pub. I'm going to see if I can get into it. Okay then, everybody, so this is what was the old pub, and it was called the Bell. Richard was just trying to get some shots of inside there. Got a couple of shots because last time I was here I got in here, but this time they've locked it right up. So this pub opened in 1840 and closed in 1943, which is when the army took it from the villagers. They took all these buildings from the villagers. So this one here is an original building. Yeah. That one over there, which is one I've already showed you, is an original building, I think. There's also a farm up there, and there's a lot of signs saying danger, keep out. But trust me, if there wasn't so many people, I'd be going in.
So this is another shot of the pub. I'm just going to go through this little hole in the wall and poke it right through, and you can see all the way inside there. There's the old fireplace around the corner, and you can see back around through there.
also a grave site just up there, but there's quite a few people up there at the moment. I think we're just going to go for a wander around there as well. So that is the old pub.
So we're just walking up to the where the old Baptist church used to be here. Not much left here now. The church was knocked down in the 70s. But there are a few gravestones remaining, so we're just going to go up and have a little look at those. Let's have a look at this little one. It's that out here on its own. It's quite worn out, this one. John Cruise, that's what it says.
So we have James Daniels, who died on February 17th, 1920, aged 64. Also of Eliza, wife of the above, who died on April 24th. I want to say that's 1928 or 1926, aged 74. So I'm guessing they probably lived in Imber. I do actually have to apologise a little bit because where this is not open very often, like once or twice a year, there's a lot of people about and we're struggling to do any decent amount of filming because I keep getting in the way of our shots. It's really a little bit frustrating, but we're having to work around other people because obviously it's not open that very often, so bear with us. It's a bit frustrating today. So these were like the council houses, and these were built in 1938 if I remember correctly. Try and get you a shot if I can. Yeah, 1938. There we go. Very cool indeed. Very cool indeed. So, next stop is just up through there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a church, which is always protected even when the army are on exercise. There's always a military fence around it. It's always very, very well kept. I'm not going to go into the church because I'm sure it's pretty busy and I don't really want to be filming in there when there's a lot of people.
So, what does it say? Please do not enter any buildings.
Okay then everybody, so we're coming to the end of the video now. I'm going to walk around. These are just like the last few buildings of Imber. Do apologise we couldn't go in the church, but it's just far too many people in there. So we got this building here. There is one just over there which I'm not going to get very close to. I'm telling you now, if this was the evening this would be a whole different story. I'd be in these buildings, but here's a taster of what they're like inside. This is this one. And you have that one over there. This is about probably as close as I can get to it, to be honest. And then you got this bigger one which is over this way. Then we've got a load of bikers coming. So I'm just going to press pause. And then you got this last one. And then you got this last one here. Guessing that was two houses there, or one big house, but even still, extremely cool, very, very cool indeed. This pretty much concludes the walk around of Imber Village. So I hope everybody has a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing. Please take care, and goodbye.